Hey guys, today I'm going to give you my top 5 designer fragrances that will get you noticed in 2023 into 2024. Before I start this video, I want to make a quick statement that just because I'm wearing these 5 fragrances throughout my days in life, that I receive attention or got noticed wearing fragrances, doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Please keep in mind that there's a lot of factors when people give you attention or give you compliments or ask what fragrance you're wearing or tell you smell good. If you have clean hygiene, like you brush your teeth, you comb your hair, you take a shower, a fresh hot shower, cold shower, whatever you're into, then you dress the part. You don't look like a bum. You don't look like, you don't have yourself put together. If you're in a bad mood, you're not going to receive a compliment. That's just how life goes. People don't want to be around people that are upset and very sad. So if you look like you're ready to go, you feel happy, people might give you attention, might give you a comment wearing these fragrances that I mentioned or fragrances you have in your collection. But do not buy these fragrances and get compliments just because you bought these fragrances. Number 5 fragrance is from the house of Armani, Armani Code Parfum. This fragrance is amazing. So it has notes of bergamot leaf. I love the magnetic cap. So cool. And the sprayer, look at the sprayer. Amazing. Definitely has that 2 types of bergamot in the opening, bergamot leaf, and then there's orris/iris in the middle of the fragrance. Definitely get that Prada type of feel, very fresh and clean fragrance. Definitely there's tonka and cedar as well. There's some aldehydes as well, so it could be like one of those fragrances you would smell from the house of Chanel. Maybe they're less exclusive line, because I have a few exclusive fragrances and they have aldehydes. Chanel is very obsessed with fragrance with aldehyde. I don't know why, but that's just their signature scent, a lot of their fragrances that they make. But it's amazing scent. If you want a fresh fragrance to wear all year round, and if you want a Prada vibe without having Prada because it's kind of hard to find. I think it's discontinued if I'm correct. I could be wrong, but I have seen bottles at Nordstrom, so to each its own. This is amazing scent. You're definitely going to get it between 6 to maybe 10 hours on the skin, depending on your skin chemistry. This one gets me through a whole day. I have no complaints. And definitely has the vibe of the original Armani Code DNA as well, but it's more of a fresher take. It means you can grab it, do 2-3 sprays, you're gonna smell amazing. And I've worn this a few times at work, and a few colleagues at my job said I smell amazing wearing this. And they actually bought themselves a bottle after I've given them some samples. So definitely check out Armani Code Parfum. Number 4 fragrance from the house of Tom Ford. One of the brands I'm actually starting to like a lot, but don't tell Dior that, right? This is Tom Ford Noir Extreme Parfum. This fragrance here is amazing. What can I say about this fragrance? There's ginger, there's leather, there's amber, there's cardamom. Oh man, this is awesome. This has this coffee vibe too as well, so it kind of give it that edible sweetness about it. It's a gourmand fragrance, okay? Now the original Tom Ford Noir Extreme, it was okay. I felt like it was light. I felt like it was reformulated. I never smelled the original batch. People say it does last longer. I don't know about that, but for what I smelled at Sephora, I didn't way too much like it. It was okay. But this one here is 10 times better. It's amazing if you like the gourmand type of fragrances. There's a slight bit of freshness in this with the mandarin in the opening with the orange. It's okay. I kind of don't like the opening as much. When you get to the mid and dry down, it's spot on banging. Does have some woodiness to it. And the amber is nice. Definitely love the vanilla creamy touch of this one. This is one that will garner your attention. This is one where I've worn this one to work, and one of the guys at work was like, yo, Chris, hey, what are you wearing, man? I'm like, wearing Tom Ford Noir Extreme Parfum. He's like, hey, kind of get a little bit of the original, because he had the original one. I'm like, what? It's like he was in the Tom Ford fragrances. He never knew they came out with the Parfum. So like the next day, he's like, I gave him a sample. He's like, oh man, thanks for the sample. And like the following week he got paid, he actually bought himself a bottle of this because he liked the way I smelled at work. So then I stopped wearing it to work. But definitely Tom Ford Noir Extreme is fire. If you like the original, it does have similar DNA, but I feel like this is more richer, more dense with the vanilla, the leather, the ginger, the cardamom. This is great for the fall and winter, maybe early spring. I wouldn't wear it in the summer, but definitely check out Tom Ford Noir Extreme Parfum. Number 3 fragrance from house of Hermes. It really need no introduction. Some people like it, some people love it, some people hate this fragrance. It's from the house of Hermes H24. This is the EDT version. They do have a eau de parfum version as well. Wouldn't be shocked if they make a parfum next year or an elixir coming out. But check this out. I went through a lot. I love this fragrance here. My friend Jerome has a bottle as well. I recommend this to him, and he literally bought a bottle like a week later. He has a 50 ml bottle. I was trying to tell him to get 100 ml, but these are refillable. This is a great fragrance, right? It has a freshness about it, right? Very different than Dior Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel, right? Now this one here has vibes of like you just press iron your clothes, like you're ironing your clothes. Some people don't do that nowadays. It's kind of old school to iron your clothes. I grew up, my parents ironed my clothes, and my parents taught me how to iron my clothes. So I kind of remember the feel of iron clothes, the press iron, the steam, the air that comes out. And it's a fresh type of fragrance. It's very different. Now this one has gotten me a few comments where people are like, what are you wearing? It smells very unique. And people like it. It's one of those fragrances that the DNA in this is not like a Dior Sauvage or Bleu de Chanel, but people want to get close to you, want to smell something that's off your skin. Definitely check it out. This is one here, like I said, I get about 6 hours or so on my skin. I really have no complaints. It doesn't last a long time for me. Some people get 7 or 8 hours depending on your skin. This one here, I think I get about 6 hours, I think, 6 or 7, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's a fragrance you can overspray it. I love the sprayer. Sprays out a lot. This is definitely one that's very different. You definitely need to spray this on your skin because it might smell good on some people's skin. It might smell bad. It may not smell as good as how I portray the fragrance to be off of my skin. So definitely get yourself a sample of this and try it out. The Eau de Parfum is very good too. I feel like that's more of a gentleman scent. That has more of that barbershop fougere, old school vibe of fragrance. Is very retro as well. Definitely check out the Eau de Parfum and check out the EDT by the house of Hermes. This is H24. Number 2 fragrance and my number 1 fragrance are both amazing. Either way I put them at, you should definitely check these out first by the end of this video. This one here is my number 2 from the house of Louis Vuitton. This one here is Meteor. This one here is amazing. If you want a fresh and clean fragrance, definitely get Louis Vuitton Meteor. There's Afternoon Swim, there's Imagination. There's so many fresh fragrances. I like this one a lot. This one has a fresh and clean soapy vibe off of my skin. It has notes of neroli, mandarin orange, Sicilian orange, bergamot, pink pepper, neroli, nutmeg, cardamom, vetiver. This is a good scent. If you want a fresh and clean type of fragrance, definitely check it out. Now, some people say it is redundant if you have Azzurro Chrome by the house of Azzurro. I definitely need to get my nose on it again and try it out, see how they compare each other. I heard they're somewhat similar, but I heard this has more richer quality. Nevertheless, this one here is amazing fresh fragrance from the house. There's a lot of amazing fragrance from Louis Vuitton and are fresh fragrances. This one has more of a fresh, soapy, clean feel, and I love wearing this one here. This is in that same realm as like a Bleu de Chanel or Dior Sauvage. They're not the same, but like say if they were brothers, it would be like Dior Sauvage, older brother, second oldest brother, Bleu de Chanel, third youngest brother, I would say Meteor by Louis Vuitton. They're all in the same rim. They're all over $100+. This one here is a fresh and clean soapy scent that when you get out the shower, maybe you want a fresh and clean soapy scent. You don't want nothing that's going to offend anybody. Grab it, 5-6 sprays, you're good to go. And it's just an easy scent to just grab it and spray it. You are going to smell very unique as a fresh and clean soapy scent because I've worn this to work. And one of my friends was like, Chris, man, you smell amazing. What are you wearing? I've never smelled that on you or a fragrance like that in my life. I'm like, okay, well, it's Louis Vuitton Meteor. So I just told him about it. He's like, I'm going to go check it out, Louis Vuitton, because he only has like Aqua de G, only has Bleu de Chanel. But he said he likes this blue, clean vibe. He definitely says more of a soapy cleanness when he smelled off my skin. It's definitely that type of vibe. A lot of guys want that. I wouldn't say it's masculine. I would just say it's a fresh and clean soapy scent. So a woman can wear it as well. If you want to smell fresh and clean and soapy, definitely check out Meteor by the house of Louis Vuitton. My number 1 fragrance is one of the best fragrances of 2023 so far. We still have a couple more months to go, but right now I'm kind of claiming that the best fragrance in the designer game, period. People might debate me on it. Whatever, let's get it on. For now, it's a Jean-Paul Gaultier. This is Noir Elixir. I love this beautiful gold bottle. It's amazing. Look at this beautiful bottle. This is definitely a backup-worthy bottle in my opinion. Whether I buy a 75 ml or 125 ml, I'm definitely going to buy a bigger bottle because this one might get discontinued in a year or two. Don't be shocked. So if you like this scent, buy yourself 1, 2, 3, or maybe 4 backup bottles so you can have in your collection, or maybe if people want to get it, you can start selling it for higher scale price in the next 2 to 3 years. This is amazing presentation. I don't own any. I used to own a couple of them, then I got rid of them. This one here is straight fire. So this one here has notes of lavender, mint, vanilla, benzoin, honey, tonka bean, and this slight tobacco feel. Now, they may not list tobacco and note breakdown. You definitely get a tobacco feel, and it may not list honey, but you definitely get a honeyness in this fragrance. This fragrance here, off my skin, is beast mode. This is one where you're definitely getting a nice bit of mintiness in the opening. Then you definitely get more of the lavender, and then the honey and the tobacco come to life in this fragrance. Definitely a sweet fragrance. Definitely in that gourmand type of territory. And this is one where I can say that most of the times I've worn this, 1 or 2 people, or maybe up to 5 people have said, wow, what are you wearing? That smells fantastic. It smells amazing off you and in the air. Like, they love the way this smells. And I had to write it down a few times, and I had to actually take a screenshot of it, a picture of it, and send it to their phone because they was wondering what it was. So this is an amazing scent. This is one that will garner your attention. But like I said at the beginning of the video, please understand that you gotta look the part. Just because you buy a fragrance like this and you don't care how you dress, how you look, you're not gonna be the one getting attention or trying to get the girl's number, trying to hang out with the girl, trying to get a conversation. You want to feel like, oh yeah, I get all the compliments. If you don't take care of yourself, this fragrance is not going to do it for you. You take care of yourself, and this is just an accessory that you spray on to make you feel more confident throughout the day. That's what a fragrance does. It puts you in a mood, make you feel happy, enjoying life. Maybe you're going through emotion in your life. A fragrance helps you. That's it. If you don't care about yourself and your appearance, you're not going to get attention. Just keep in mind, if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to get attention just by wearing a fragrance. That's not part of the journey. The journey of wearing a fragrance, you smell good, you feel confident, you're happy to wear a fragrance. If you don't look the part and take care of yourself, this fragrance ain't gonna do nothing for you. It's just a waste of time buying a fragrance and you don't care how you look. You gotta present yourself somewhat decent. Not saying you gotta be richest man in the world or richest girl, but definitely take care of yourself. At the end of the day, this is fire if you like beast mode scents. I'm easy getting 12 plus hours on my skin. I have no complaints. This is one where some people say they get 8 hours. It's still a long time. 8 hours for fragrance is a long time. And I'm doing 3 sprays. I'm not even doing it anymore. Anymore would probably choke myself out. But if you like honey, tobacco, if you like lavender, if you like a little bit of mint, definitely check out Jean-Paul Gaultier, this Le Mans Elixir. Okay guys, what are your favorite fragrances to wear to get you attention or get you noticed? Or what are your favorite 5 most common getter fragrances you have in your collection and designer game? Leave your list down below. Next video I'll be putting out very soon. I'll actually be putting out my top 5 getting noticed niche list as well. So drop your niche list down below as well. If you like the video, please show your support by clicking that red subscribe button down below. Be safe, everyone. I'll catch a new one very soon. Peace.